So today I was planning on introducing everyone to my new project, but I completely forgot that this is the first weekend of pre-releases for Roaring Skies. And I have a feeling that people are more interested in seeing the opening than they do about an announcement, which I'm planning on still doing probably just later on in this week. But I thought it was only appropriate that since we did 3 boxes of Emerald Break last week and 2 boxes this weekend, that we might as well just go ahead and have a double, I don't know how you want to put it, back-to-back weekends of triple openings, and just make it a nice, well, I was about to say even 3, but I guess it would be odd. Anyways, I figured you guys would enjoy this much more than you would an announcement, and that way I don't have to postpone the Roaring Skies opening, and I mean, I'm really excited about this. I had a blast judging today. I get half a box for judging, so there's 18 packs here, and there's nothing really that fantastic about the box. Still standard stuff, artwork from the packs on the front, back sides, and bottom here. Beautiful Rayquaza up here, but I saw so many Rayquaza getting pulled, and this was the first pre-release that I have seen 4 different people between the draft and the main event that not only pulled 2 EXs, but pulled them from the same line. So I think in the main event we had 2 people that pulled the 2 EXs. One was the Gallade and Mega Gallade, and the other was Rayquaza and Mega Rayquaza, and then we had the same thing happen in the draft right afterwards. And that was just so cool to watch. I saw, how many? Well, I don't remember if there were any secret. Yeah, I'm sure there had to be some secret rares in the draft. We had 18 people, but I don't remember seeing any. So they might have been drafted at the. We had 2 tables of drafts, so it may have been at the other table. But during the main event, I saw 3 being pulled and heard of one other one, 3 VS Seeker and 1 Energy Switch. So I'm really excited for this half box. Obviously hoping for a gold card, and hoping for Rayquazas and Shaymins, especially Shaymin, considering I didn't even get one in Japanese. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited, so let's just dive right in. And I'll probably be pointing out some unique cards to this set, to Roaring Skies, that were not in Emerald Break. So, Dratini, Ancient Trait Natu, Wingull, Fletchling, Bagon, Mega Turbo, Winona, and Unpheasant. And in this video, I'm probably going to be giving a little more insight into playability of cards now that I've actually gotten to see some in action, even if it's just pre-release playability. My reverse. Oh, perfect! This is Skyfield. This is the big stadium that's been getting so much talk with the colorless Rayquaza. I don't really know what else to say about this. I mean, this is probably going to be one of the harder trainers for me to trade for as far as getting them in reverse. So really excited to be able to pull that card. And my rare is a Carbink. And this is one that I really didn't see anything spectacular from. I think I saw a couple people that tried to play it, but yeah, it wasn't really anything that there aren't a ton of fairy Pokemon in this set, so there wasn't really a lot of fairy stuff being played. And here we go. So, the Meowth, and I'm going to set this Meowth aside because if we look at the artwork, and this is a card that was not in Emerald Break, this is some promo, and you'll see that there are quite a few promos that are in Roaring Skies that are not in Emerald Break, but this is one of them. And if you notice, Meowth is really happy. He's singing, he's dancing even, because he's got this awesome berry thing. But check out what's in the background, an Inkay. And I'm gonna point out what happens to him in a bit. Natu, Pikachu, and this is another one that wasn't in Emerald Break. It's a Roaring Skies exclusive, but was probably a Japanese promo. Bagon, Wingull, Fletchinger, Latios Spirit Link, Executor. Turns out Executor is really good. So it does 20 times the number of colorless Pokemon your opponent has in play. There's quite a few of colorless Pokemon in this set, so Shake It Off can actually do a fair amount of damage for 1 grass energy. And my reverse is a Spearow. Actually, hold on, let me sort these out a little better. And my rare is a Togekiss. So I gave this card a lot of bleh during my Emerald Break openings just because I'm just not fond of the artwork, not fond of the Togekiss form. But the ability itself is kind of cool. When you play it down and when you evolve it, you get to look at the top 8 cards. Any basic energy you find in there, you can attach to your Pokemon active bench in any way you like, and then shuffle your deck. And this is the one that also has the evolution ancient trait. Sorry, I'm about to say ancient barrier, but ancient trait, where you can play this like on your first turn or the same turn that you played its lesser evolution. So I mean, this is. I mean, it's still not going to be easy to get a stage 2 out on the first turn. You're going to have that, you know, Candy, Togekiss in hand, you know, or any combination of other things. But still really cool. Let's put that there. Actually, let's set the Meowth just a little off to the side here. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to knock the camera there. Code card. Bagon, Pidove, Nincada, and I always say Pidove, but yeah, I think it's actually supposed to be Pidove, but funny enough, no one really gives me a hard time about that one. Swablu, Voltorb, Tropius, Steven. Now this is one that was not in Emerald Break. You get to search for a supporter card and a basic energy, reveal them, put them in your hand. I don't really know how much play it's going to get right now. Very much like Cyrus's Conspiracy, if you remember that one, but you got to also grab an item as well, and you could just chain the Cyruses all along if you wanted to. So Steven, not quite as good, but this is, yeah, as far as I know, this is just the reprint of the Steven that was in the EX era. So, and my understanding is it got quite a bit of play then. So, who knows? And another Executor. My reverse is Electric, and my rare is a Banette. Nice little sneaky Banette. I do like its ability, though, that says, essentially, tools have no effects. I mean, that goes for, I think that's for both sides. Yeah, it's in play. It doesn't say just your opponent. But that could, I mean, that if they have a head ringer attached to you, that could mess them up. I mean, there's all sorts of tools that you don't want your opponent to have, but I really don't see that Banette necessarily getting played at the moment. Swablu, Bagon, Execute, Fletchling, Pikachu, Steven, Silcoon, and Healing Scarf. Healing Scarf is another one that was not in Emerald Break, and this got a lot of use in the pre-release. Whenever you attach an energy card from your hand to this Pokemon that this scarf is attached to, you heal 20 damage from it. That's kind of cool with, like, I mean, not that Blastoise or Emboar are big right now, but, you know, Pokemon that lets you just attach as many energy as you want anywhere you want. It's kind of cool. My reverse is a Dunsparce. Well, it actually wasn't with Dunsparce. I thought it was initially, but some people were telling me about a game that I didn't get to catch this move. But it's essentially like Burrow, where you discard the top card of your opponent's deck, and the one card that he discarded was the guy's stage 2 Pokemon, and he had 2 of them. It was like it was an Unpheasant. His other one was Prize, though. And my rare is Altaria. And this is probably a good time to show off the promo Altaria. So, same card, same ability, same attack. This is the Altaria that's getting some talk about combining it with Rayquaza, because it takes away the weakness for your colorless Pokemon, so your Rayquazas no longer have to fear Manectric. They gotta take out the Altaria first, and then they can go after the big Rayquaza. But I did want to point out that they changed the artwork on it for the pre-release, and that's something, I'm trying to remember if they did that for Kingdra last time, too. They might have done it for Kingdra. I'm not 100% sure. I don't quite remember if they did or not, but that certainly is a new thing. It used to just be that they would, you know, print another regular card, a Silcoon, and just throw the set stamp on it. So I kind of like that, at least from a collector's perspective, that they're changing up the artwork on it, even if the card's the same, just to be different. You know, be something worthwhile, or a little more worthwhile for us collectors out there, so we're not just collecting different, you know, the same card with different stamps. It's actually a different card. Electrike, Bagon, Nincada, P-Dove, Dunsparce, Healing Scarf, Shelgon, and good old Switch. They're always going to reprint that thing. And my reverse, nice, rare Talonflame. If you've not noticed that, you know, this set is pretty much all birds. The only Pokemon I think that were not birds that were in the original Emerald Break were the like Electrode line, and then stuff like this Meowth and the Pikachu, and there's a Victini in this set. You know, those were all added in from various promos. And my rare is Dragonite. And this, now, some of those judges were just looking at cards before the tournament started. It's a stage 2, so it's pretty much useless in as far as the current format really stands. But its ability is really cool. When you play it from your hand to evolve, you can heal all damage from one of your Pokemon. And I can just imagine an EX sitting on the bench with, you know, 150 HP, and you just have a line of Dragonite, you know, I don't know, playing stuff like Super Scoop Up Cyclone, AZ or AS, or, you know, however you want to say it, and just picking up, whoops, sorry about that, picking up that Dragonite and just, you know, healing as much as you can. It, you know, it doesn't have any side effects like Max Potion or anything like that, where you have to discard energy, tools, nothing. So, cool ability, but because this is stage 2, pretty much means that we're probably not going to see it anytime soon. Dratini, Electrike, Tailo, Bagon, P-Dove, Rayquaza Spirit Link. Have a feeling that's going to be a card that people are going to want a few of. Tranquil, and Gliscor. My reverse is a Cascoon. Okay, I was like, didn't I pull a Silcoon? Like, that'd be kind of funny. Oh, and I will point out that during my Emerald Breaks openings, I don't think I got Silcoon and Cascoon right once. I think I just looked at everything as if it was a Silcoon. I don't know if I even said anything was a Cascoon. So I do apologize for that, but you have to admit, they're really similar. And my rare is Unpheasant. Non-hollow. Its ancient trait is, I think, the same, yeah, it's the evolution one where you can evolve at the same turn, or, you know, the same time as you play down the previous evolution rather than having to wait. Honestly, I saw the other Unpheasant, the non-ancient trait one, being played a lot more than that one. So far, no ultra rares, and man. So one of the other judges, Josh, got the other half of the box. If he got all the ultra rares in this box, I'm gonna be a little upset. Natu, Togepi, Fletchling, Execute, Tailo, Tropius, Steven, and Executor. My reverse, ooh, Jirachi. So funny enough, when I was helping someone before the tournament build their deck, and they were considering running, I think it was the Dragon. No, it was something that was weak to metal, and he asked if there were any metal Pokemon in the set, and I completely forgot about the Jirachi, and I was like, no, and then I realized, oh no, there is a metal Pokemon, and then realized that it doesn't do any damage, so there's no chance of weakness making an effect, or any difference in the game state. I really do like Doom Desire, though. You have to discard all the energy to attach to Jirachi, but the defending Pokemon is knocked out at the end of your opponent's next turn. Now, as far as I know, you can get out of that with Switch, Escape Rope, Keldeo Rush In. If you can get it out of the active position, that effect goes away. But it's still, like, if you didn't have a way to get out of it, I mean, you'd be knocked out after you attack the next turn. And my rare, So I feel like this is like coming back to haunt me or something, because I said that I really didn't care for Togekiss. I pulled both the holo and the non-holo rare. And I'm hoping that maybe we're just saving the EXs for last. I don't really know pull rates. I mean, I saw a lot of EXs being pulled. I saw a lot of people pull 2 EXs. So I'm really hoping for a, at least a 5 ultra rare box. Ideally 6 ultra rares, and splitting it in half, I would get 3. I'm hoping for at least, if I get 2 EXs out of this, I would think that would be worth my day's work, and the drive. Anything less than that, and, well, congrats, Josh, you got a good box, or a good half of a box. Swablu, Shuppet, Fletchling, Togepi, Execute, and Pheasant, Manectric, that's really cool looking Manectric too. Yeah, Manectric and Electric, if I remember right, they were not in Emerald Break. And Trainer's Mail. My reverse is Executor. And my rare is Victini. So this is another one of the promos, and I feel like they all came from the same mini set. I just haven't looked it up, because they all tend to like be eating berries. Actually, let me look at the Manectric. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where the Manectric came from. I don't remember him in Emerald Break. And if he is in Emerald Break, I feel really stupid, because those openings were yesterday for you guys, although I did do them all in one sitting the previous weekend. I just had to know what I was going to get or not get. Togepi, Shuppet, Spearow, Wingull, Binacle, Healing Scarf, Shelgon, and another switch. My reverse is Articuno. And my rare, Xatu. So funny enough, the deck that won the draft, we had one guy, like I said, that pulled the entire Gallade line, another guy that pulled the entire Rayquaza line with a really strong Salamence line, but the deck that won played 3 Pokemon, Articuno, Zapdos, and Skarmory. And I'm pretty sure it was the other Articuno, so if I hit that card, I'll point it out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Dunsparce, Voltorb, Gligar, Shuppet, there's another Meowth. Oh, we still haven't hit that Inkay, though, that I want to show off. Silcoon, Dragonair, and Latios Spirit Link. My reverse is Mega Turbo, so that's nice. I feel like that's gonna be another one that would have been hard to trade for. And my rare is Deoxys Hollow. Now, Deoxys Hollow is cool because of Close Encounter. It says if you go first, you can use this attack on your first turn, draw 2 cards. So, I don't know if we're going to be seeing this in decks or not. That's the thing, is it worth the space? If you go first, it would be fantastic to be able to just attach and draw a couple of extra cards and get a good boost. But is that going to be enough to really warrant running the card? Like stuff about like Sableye, when you could Junk Hunt on the first turn, or if you didn't need to, you could, just use Confuse Ray. Yeah, that was, something a little bit different. Deoxys? I really haven't heard of anyone just thinking about playing it. Overdrive Smash is kind of cool, though. 30, then it increases by 60, so it'll be doing 90. So it's not a bad Pokemon. I'm interested to see how much play it gets. Electric, Tailo, Execute, it's the first Hawlucha, Pikachu, Fletchinger, Altaria, which is, I think, awesome. Song of Echoes, you shuffle your hand in your deck, and you draw you draw a number of cards equal to the number of bench Pokemon of both yours and your opponent's. I like that attack just because, no one's ever going to probably use it, but with Skyfield, you have a potential of drawing 16 cards. So I just thought that was cool. But you can do the same thing with Colress. Wide Lens. I think that is the first Wide Lens I've pulled. Whatever this is, it's lovely and miscut. Silcoon. I am really not I could care less if something is miscut in my collection. There's just so many. I'm not a perfectionist as far as that goes. And especially with the newer cards, there's just so many imperfections. It'd be almost impossible to get something without it. Oh man, I'm getting a little nervous. We have my rare is a holo Absol, which is awesome. It's a holo that I don't have, but I've only got 5 packs left. We're well over the halfway point in the opening, and I don't have a single ultra rare yet. I don't even have Josh's number where I could have called him and be like, hey, what'd you get from your packs? Maybe I shouldn't open mine. Meowth, Binacle, Gligar, Shuppet, Togepi. I think that's the first Wally. And Wally is going to be a card that I think we're going to see. You search your card for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon. You get to put it on there. This counts as evolving it. This can be used not only on your first turn, but like the ancient trait evolutions, that it can be put on, on a Pokemon that was played this same turn. So it's pretty cool. Dustox and Winona. That's going to be another one that you're going to see a lot of play of with Rayquaza. My reverse is a Swablu, and my rare, oh man, Klefki, non-holo. Yeah. Man, I'm really getting nervous now. Oh no, hold on, I miscounted. I have 5 packs now. So at that point, I had gone 2/3 through the cards and not hit an ultra rare. Now we're more than 2/3 and haven't hit an ultra rare. This is the left side of the box, so I guess stick to the right sides, people. Dunsparce, Nincada, Wingull, Dratini, Electrike, Rayquaza, Electrode, Dragonair. My reverse, Pikachu. You ain't gotta get excited about a Pikachu. And my rare, oh man, it's a Jirachi holo, so yay, I got Jirachi. Which is funny because it was giving me such a hard time in Emerald Break. I missed it until the very end. Oh no, Walter, no kitties on the table right now. If anyone has, ever accused me of weighing packs, I think this opening is, a pretty good sign that, I don't. Yeah, like I said, I'm getting a little more nervous here. And I do realize this is going to be a longer video, but I'm having fun, so hope you guys are too. Spearow, Natu, Nincada, Gligar, Voltorb, Tranquil, Revive, Glade Spirit Link. My reverse is Bagon, whatever it is. And my rare, oh man, it's not ultra rare. It's a non-holo Banette. Oh, I'm actually, my time's about to run out. My camera only lets me take, I think, a 23-minute video. So, I'm gonna have to restart it anyways for these last 4 packs. I think my hopes of getting 3 ultra rares are dashed. God, I might be lucky to get 1, so hold on. And I just realized at some point I got the camera a little knocked off, so we'll move that back. And I haven't even pulled the Inkay to show you guys with the Meowth. That's sad. Oh, come on. If it's like a gold VS Seeker or something, it'll still be all worth it, but man, don't tell me I did a day's worth of work and drove a few hours for holos. Voltorb, Pikachu, Wurmple, Bagon, Binacle, Ninjask, hey, there's a Skyfield, and a Fearow. My reverse is Manectric, and my rare, wow. Shedinja. 3 packs left. Like, it's even raining today. And my boyfriend had, I keep saying, my fiance had to work, so he couldn't even go to the tournament with me. I mean, if I did all of that today for, like, not a single ultra rare, I mean, I know the openings are fun and stuff, but come on. Cascoon, Halucha, Dratini. Okay, here's the Inkay. So you see Inkay with the berry? Check out Meowth in the background. Now, I thought he beat him up at first because it looks like a black eye and he's all scratched up. Someone suggested that, Inkay squirts ink. He may have just squirted ink on Meowth. But look at the scenes. Poor Meowth. I mean, it's not just because I'm the cat's Meowth. He's not hurting anyone. He's just got his berry, walking along, no big deal. Inkay just goes up, beats him up, and steals it from him. Come on. Natu, Wally, Togetic, and the first Ultra Ball. Oh, that's awesome. My reverse is Altaria. And my rare... Alright, I got one! Oh god, it's a Hydreigon, though. It's one of the worst EXs in the set. But that's okay. Now, I mean, it is cool, though, still. Shred does a solid 80, not affected by, any effects on the opponent's active, so, Muscle Band and all that stuff be blocked. Not Muscle Band, like if he had Eviolite on him or something like that. Any Stadium play, retreat cost of Dragon Pokemon is a couple less, but, yeah. So, one Ultra Rare. Come on, can I get two? Especially since one's a Hydreigon. Natu, Spearow, Voltorb, there's another Inkay, Cascoon, Manectric, Trainer's Mail, and Pelipper. My reverse is Dratini. And my rare, oh man, is a Swallow. So the best I'm gonna do is 2 Ultra Rares, assuming that this last pack is an Ultra Rare. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. My luck just is not good enough to pull an Ultra Rare on the last pack. Like, that just doesn't happen to me. Well, no, it did happen to me once. In one of my big openings, on the 2,575 pack opening, the last card I think was like a Charizard or a Riot. Maybe it was either like a Charizard level X in that set or like the secret Raichu from Team Rocket, something like that. So I shouldn't say never, but it's rare. Pikachu, Inkay, I like that. Inkay and Meowth are back to back. Maybe this'll be a good pack since it's such a violent pack. Cascoon, Hawlucha, Ninjask, Skyfield, Fearow. My reverse, oh man, my battery's dying too. My reverse, God, it's a Togekiss. No offense, I don't have you yet, so you're gonna go into my collection and I'll be happy you're there, but I really just don't care for Togekiss. Alright, last card. Alright, so a full art supporter, and a Wally, which is, I don't think was gonna be an easy card to trade for. So, okay. I have been redeemed. I am happy. I did not work all day and drive 2 hours for without my fiance, leaving him at home all by himself so he can go to work later for nothing. 2 Ultra Rares, beautiful Wally, and oh, he's actually kind of cute. Yeah, he's just a cute little anime character. And I'll run through my holos and rares real quick. Swellow, Shedinja, Bennett, Jirachi, Klefki, Absol, Deoxys, Satu, Victini, Togekiss, the other Togekiss, Unpheasant, Dragonite, Altaria, Bennett, and Carbink. I won't name them, but we'll just kind of flip through the half a box. So I'll still need plenty of trainers to get up to my, I do want 2 play sets of pretty much everything. And we did pull a couple of fantastic reverse trainers that I'm really excited about. The Mega Turbo and the Skyfield. Unfortunately, I did not pull a Skarmory or the Ancient Trait Articuno to show you how our draft winners deck worked, but I'll probably pull them in my booster box, and if I remember, I'll point them out there. So, epic ending, and really had me worried there. So I hope everyone enjoyed. Like I said, announcement, just gonna push back until later on this week. Hopefully, still having issues recovering files from my dead laptop, so that's kind of what's causing delays. But hope everyone enjoyed. Definitely stay tuned. I'm going to be opening up at least 1 box of Roaring Skies, and with all the good stuff in it, I'm wondering if I need to order more than 1 box. So, stay tuned.